The arts of the trivium, they must be studied in order for the person to get some clear objectives. By studying grammar, the person will learn how to combine words so as to form sentences correctly. By studying rhetoric, the person will learn how to combine sentences into paragraphs and paragraphs into a whole composition having unity, coherence, desired emphasis, clarity, force, and beauty. And by studying logic, the person will learn how to combine concepts into judgments and judgments into syllogisms and chains of reasoning so as to achieve truth. So, as a conclusion, we see that the objective of grammar is correctness, the objective of rhetoric is effectiveness, and the objective of logic is truth. So, we can see that by studying logic, we learn how to think properly. By studying grammar, we learn how to speak correctly, how to communicate our thoughts correctly. And by studying rhetoric, we learn how to speak not only correctly, but also in an adorned way. And according to the tradition of liberal arts, the three arts of the trivium must follow this order. First, logic, then grammar, and then rhetoric. Why? Because everybody thinks. All human beings think. So, it's the nature of human beings to think. But it's not all the human beings who speak. It's possible for a person to think without speaking. So first comes logic, then grammar. Because on the other hand, it's impossible for a person to speak especially correctly if the person doesn't think. That's why animals don't speak, okay? Because they don't think logically. They are not rational animals like human beings. And by considering rhetoric, we see that it's impossible for a person to speak in a beautiful way if his speech is wrong. So the order must be this one. First we study logic to learn how to think correctly, then grammar to learn how to speak correctly, and then rhetoric to learn how to speak in a beautiful way and effective way. Some people will consider grammar as the first step. It's possible too, because by giving names to the things, we improve our perception. And by improving our perception, we learn how to think better, because then we have the concepts to think on. And by studying grammar and logic, we can go to rhetoric. So it is the classical or traditional order is logic, grammar, and rhetoric for the reasons that I've just explained. But it's possible for you to think first grammar, then logic, and then rhetoric.